Good everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we have a Forgotten Vehicles episode on the Do-217 N-1. And for once, the N-1 and the N-2 are actually in the same boat. Because in the last month of Thunderskill, this vehicle has a grand total of 0 games played. This is both the N-1 and N-2. I think people are trying to tell me something. This vehicle is, well, it was recently down-tiered to 3.0, same with the N2, and it was very well deserved. The Dornier Night Fighters are long past their sell-by date, and that's putting that lightly. I was about to record the N2, funnily enough, and then I was like, hold on a minute. Surely, if I'm going to do any of them, I'd want the one with the back gun. I'm not going to include the N2 in the series, purely because they're in the same boat. They both share the, they both share 0 games played, and plus we know their sacks are shit anyway, so it's not like we're getting anything out of getting both. So after this, we will be moving on to Russia. It's just all I'd throw in the N2 just to say how many games it's had played. But I chose the N1 purely because 1, it has back gunners, and 2, it has bombs. That means I can actually fight back against something that gets behind me, which will happen, and I can also bomb stuff if I absolutely have to. This means that not only that I can do more than the N2, I can also assist my team with ground targets more effectively because I can kill tanks with 50kg bomb. But hopefully that doesn't disappoint anyone, and besides, I have an episode on the N2 which was part of a battle that I just randomly saved, and it was pretty funny. I recommend go checking it out. But no point including the N2 in the series when it's a vehicle that is really, really situational. Like, the N1 is situational enough, and the N2 is so situational. It's just not even funny. But that's the thing. Like, you would have thought that, given that the N2 is worse than the N1, they would actually swap them around. But because they're models and all that, they put them in model order. But still. Anyway, since this is probably... Oh, they heard me. I was just about to say, well, since this is taking a while, I'll skip to the match, but clearly they heard me when I was about to say that. But I was originally going to put this thing out when it was 3-3, but then I decided against it. Because what if, in some mystical land, the 3.0 Dante might actually happen? Because of the meta, it's not going to, but I can dream, okay? Right, no, that's not it. How do I turn the radar off? That's for G-Force. Oh, flippin' hell! I don't even have to do that. Right, well... I'm not going to turn the radar off, clearly, because... But we actually have a 3.0 Dante! Wow! Mark your calendars, folks, because this never happens. Whew! This is rare as rocking horse manure. Yeah, I'm so used to pressing Alt-R to turn off the radar, because that's how I have it set up. The thing is because I have GeForce Experience running, Alt-R is to pull up the performance data of the computer, so yeah, I kind of need to break that habit, and I need to find another keybind to turn off the radar, because at the minute it's just a detriment, because I don't use it. Why not high-five me? Looks like they're having a bit of a play fight down there, that's fine. But, yeah, I'm only including this one plane, because there's really no point in including it, like, its sister, because the sister is just worse. Like, come on. Like, why would I include something that can't do what this thing can do? Yes, I've done an episode on the N2 in the past, but remember... Oh. Well, looks like we have a team killer, but at least he crashed himself. I'm just going to put in a sarcastic comment. Well, I think we have a victim at least. Let's see if we can climb. Because we do have the better engines from the later Dornier 217s, but yeah, the problem is this isn't what, shall we say, is meant to be played like. This thing should be played as a low attacking ground pounder, not what I'm doing. So if you start climbing to altitude, you get intercepted by an XP50, and you start moaning at me in the comments saying, Joe, this is all your fault, you showed this gameplay and all that. Don't blame me, I told you to farm ground targets. I'll repeat that again, farm ground targets, just spade this thing that way. Trust me, you'll save yourself a lot of pain. I did it a few years ago, you can do it yourself. Okay, SM79, something I can absolutely shred, because I have 151, and sorry if you heard that. Come here, SM79, I'll make it quick, I promise. The worst part, I have to do a talisman series on one of those frickin' things eventually. There we go, kill number 1. I know someone's going to say, oh, it's a bomber, it's not that difficult to kill, blah blah blah, you're not showing the true game and all that crap. Well, what do you expect me to do? Go after frickin' Spitfires or something? I mean, we're not fighting the Brits, but you get my point. Like, come on. Do you want me to go and fight the Brits and start turning... See, look, what am I going to do against that? An I-180S? I'd rather go after the things I know I can kill. Like Harry's favourite bomber, which, by the way, if you ever want to piss him off, ask him to fly that. Just saying. Sorry, Harry. But to be fair, you deserve it after the frickin' Panzer Quacker. Gotta watch my WEP, because not only does it overheat the engines quite badly, but I really don't want to use my WEP to chase a DB3 when there's a PE3 right there, which I'd rather shred instead. Oh, I can't roll. Okay, we're gonna have to go back up. Oh, dear Christ. Flying this thing is like flying your average caravan. It's not fun, it handles like shit, and, well, even though I have more horsepower because I have the later model 217 engines, that doesn't mean shit. No, bit more roll. Nah, can't quite do it. But here you're about to witness something rare. A Dornier 217N booming zooming a P40. See, this is top quality. Okay, you're just gonna come in and ruin my parade. Fine. I'm gonna have to use the rudder here because this thing just compresses so badly. Come on, pull the nose up. No, can't quite pull it up. That's okay. We'll ignore the yak, we'll go for the H81. P40 is on my arse, but there's not a lot I can do about that. So I mean, if you get the guns on target, they are devastating. But that's the catch. Getting guns on target. Drop a few bombs. Oh, I got the tank. I was aiming for the armoured cars, but okay. I'll take that. And before anyone moans about me cherry picking, this is the very first fucking match I'm playing. And this is the match you're getting, so you cannot complain. Yeah, no joke, I was actually aiming for the armoured cars. It's just, shall we say, fortunate? I just cannot get the guns on target here. Right, P40's going up. I'm going to go for him instead. There we go, that's him melted. Flaps. Okay, no, flaps going to rip off, that's fine. We have to pop him like I do in a Spitfire. Come on, Dornier. Embrace your inner Spitfire. Don't give me that freaking sparking crap. Oh. Whatever. I will take that. 3 kills. Let's go for some ground targets. Oh! Phew, that was close. It's funny how I say this thing's quite crap in terms of handling and yet getting kills, but they are kind of making it easy, let's be real. So yeah, as I said, please do not go in the comments and start blaming me if you play this thing like I currently am doing. I'm a trained professional-ish. This should not be tried at home. If you want to try it at home, I am not going to stop you. Really? That didn't kill the howitzer? I'm surprised at that. Alright, gunner, finish that off, please. God almighty, these gunners can't do shit. Alright, I'm going to let off the wet because my engines are starting to overheat. Looks like Stonazol is going back to his airfield to get some ammo. I don't blame him. Or maybe because he fears the power of the fucking Dornier or something. I don't know. He's trying to bait you to the airfield. Well, of course he is. This is low tier. Everybody does that shit. There we go. I'm going to drop the last of my bombs and then we'll head back to base. I would use the guns here, but I might as well lighten the load. That was close. Yeah, that'll do. 4 bombs, 3 targets. Come on. Swing it round. Take him around again, class leader. Like, Jesus. This thing is like flying it's like sailing, to be brutally honest. Come on. There we go. See, this thing can be useful if you get a down tier. Which is few and far between, by the way, folks. Trust me. Right, let's head home. I think we've earned it. 3 kills, 16 grand, 1 assist, which should have been 4 kills, but fuck the spark. But whatever. It's fine. No big deal. Yeah, let's go for the shot at the 110 anyway. There we go. Let's head home. Probably just gonna chill out on the runway anyway. With that I-180S runway camping, I'm not spending 25 fucking minutes in a match. I've played this thing for long enough. I think I've earned the break. What's above me? No, it's that bot. Okay. I was wondering what it was. It was the bot. It's fine. I've still got ammo left, so I might as well shoot at this guy as we go past. But I don't have much, and plus I'm running stealth. I'll take it. I've got a gunner. That'll do. Anyway, I'll see you guys back in the hangar once I eventually land this thing. See you in a few. Well, welcome back to the hangar. That was a pretty interesting match. I was certainly not expecting anything like that, but hey, at least you get your 217N. I did promise at least one, so there you go. But that's the end of the German contribution to the series, and if we just go over to Russia, as you can tell, we've got some stinkers. So this ought to be fun. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the Dornier 217 N1, and I will catch you all on the next one.